The familiar raucous crowd at Minute Maid Park in Houston, where the reigning World Series champions get set to defend their title. The champions of the American League West, Houston Astros, square off with the AL Central champion, Minnesota Twins.
On the mound for the Astros, a guy that we don't need to spend too much time with his introduction. Future Hall of Famer Justin Verlander, back with the Astros, of course, with the Mets, then traded the deadline back to Houston. He is a two-time World Series champion. He's a guy that's won 3 Cy Youngs, and yes, he has been on the stage many times. Verlander today will be his 35th career postseason start.
It'll go up against the rookie, Eddie Julian. There's the walk to start it off for Minnesota. They've got their leadoff man aboard.
Polanco, 14 homers, 48 knocked in.
1-1, and a breaking ball is lined into right field for a base hit. Polanco's aboard. Julian takes a big turn. The throw behind him, but he was able to scramble back in time. And the first 2 Twins are aboard for Royce Lewis, who is one of the heroes in the wild card series. So now here's Lewis. RBI opportunity early. What a story he's been since August the 23rd. 4 grand slams. Goes with the fastball. Bounce to short. Glove by Pena. Altuve the relay. Double play. 2 down. On to third goes Julian.
Just with the doctor order, Dr. Verlander. A 2-hopper right to Pena. Perfect flip to Altuve. Easy turn. Royce Lewis not running 100%. It made it much easier on the Astros.
Here's Kepler. No swing, and it's ball 4. More balls than strikes thrown in this inning by Verlander. 11 out of the zone, just 7 strikes. He'll now face Kirilloff to try to finish off this inning. And he probably wants to finish off this inning here with Correa on deck. First and third, 2 outs in the opening inning of the series. Back up the middle. Pena's there. And Verlander shakes out of the jam in the first. Bailey Ober, what a moment for the 6'9", 260-pound, 28-year-old from North Carolina, his postseason debut. Wayno.
This guy's an absolute monster. I was walking next to him yesterday and talking to him for a while. I can't wait to watch this guy pitch. He's so unique. He's coming at an angle that not many hitters have seen, and these guys have not faced him for 2 years.
Ober deals to Altuve, who launches the first pitch deep to left field. A familiar sight. 1-0 to the Crawford boxes.
A leadoff homer for Jose Altuve. 1-0 Astros. 1 pitch into the bottom of the first.
That's 24 jacks in his postseason career now for Altuve. Second most all time behind Manny Ramirez is 29. What a way to start.
Payoff to Bregman is lifted in the air to left. Out is Correa, in is Wallner. It'll be Correa for out number 1.
Alvarez, the Astros DH.
Swing and a miss, struck him out with the high fastballs. Ober's come back and retired the last 2. First strikeout for Bailey.
Here's Jose Abreu.
He lifts a 1-1 into center field, on the infield rather. It'll be the second baseman Julian with the catch to end the inning. He returns for playoff baseball in Houston. It's Carlos Correa leading it off for the Twins in the second. 29-year-old was drafted when he was 17 by Houston with the number 1 pick. Back up the middle. Altuve to his right. Can't get it, nor can Pena. Correa takes a big turn, but he'll stay at first base with a leadoff single.
So Ryan picks up his first postseason career hit. It's a 1-out single to left field. 2 on, 1 out. Twins down 1.
Michael A. Taylor to short. Could be 2 again. Pena, Altuve, Abreu. Back-to-back innings with a double play behind Verlander. Nice quick start to this second inning for Bailey Ober. Here's Jeremy Pena, last year's playoff hero. Hard hit ball, back up the middle, into center field. A 2-out knock for Pena, and it must be October again. He is aboard with 2 down here in the second for Martin Maldonado.
That's a solid base hit for Pena to start the postseason. He's thinking to himself, I'm back. He used to say here in Houston it was Carlos Correa time. Well, right now in the postseason it is Jeremy Pena time.
In the air to left, playable for Wallner. That should retire the side. And it does for Ober. A nice bounce back inning. Leaves a man stranded. Both pitchers one time through the order through 2 innings. It's 1-0 Houston. Back to the top of the order, and where Julian leads it off. He walked to begin the game against Verlander. Hard hit ball by Julian towards the gap in left center field, and that's off the wall. Looking for extra bases, and the rookie will cruise into second. Going the opposite field on 2 strikes to get into scoring position. What a shot by Julian.
Again, the Twins threatening, only down 1 run.
Breaking ball on the ground to third. Nice pick by Bregman, and they've got Julian caught a run down. The lead runner is retired for out number 2. Fielder's choice for Lewis. Bregman with a nice pick. and heads-up play to get the lead runner in scoring position. The Twins are 0 for 5 with men in scoring position now.
And terrible base running right here by Julian. I don't know where he's going. Maybe he thought there was 2 outs. I don't know. But even if this ball gets through the infield, he's not scoring on this ball. So you have to make this ball go through. And you know Lewis, now with Lewis on first, he's going to take 3 hits with his bad hamstring to score him.
Now Verlander a strike away from getting out of yet another inning when the leadoff man reached.
Breaking ball, got him. Strike 3, low and in with the curve. And Verlander strikes out a pair here in the 3rd inning and strands a runner on first. Breaking ball got away from Ober and he hits Bregman. And he'll reach with 1 out. Here's Alvarez. He'll be sitting on a changeup. Hold your ears if he gets a hold of one. Ober delivers. And that one's hammered. Si, senor! Deep into the seats in right field. He got the changeup and was all over it. 3-0 Astros on a pair of homers.
7th career postseason home run for Yordan Alvarez. You called it, Steve. He was sitting on that changeup. Now, it wasn't a very good one. It was down the middle.
He almost single-handedly won the division series last year against Seattle. And he has given Houston a 3-0 lead on Ober and the Twins here in the 3rd.
1 out. And here's Carlos Correa. Correa, the ball, ground ball up the middle. It hit second base, took a funny hop, sneaked through for a base hit. Are they booing him?
More boos this time around, yeah.
It was off speed. It's lined Altuve. 2 up and 2 down. He gets through Kirilloff and Correa, and there's still nobody on in the 4th. That curve is starting to look much sharper now for Verlander. Chance for his first 1-2-3 inning of the day in the 4th. 0-2 to Wallner.
Got him. Strike 3. Another slider. Wallner right through it. And Verlander with the 1-2-3 inning for the first time. That's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
So Minnesota, which had a fabulous effort from their bullpen in the 2 games against Toronto, will turn to their bullpen here. Maeda, a starter all season, but this is a spot he's familiar with. He was often a reliever in the postseason with the Dodgers.
So this is a 2-minute scoring position now for Altuve. A huge point of this ball game. If Altuve comes through here, even with the single, it's going to make things very difficult for the Twins.
On the ground is short. That's picked up by Correa.
It was.
And he gets Altuve and leaves a couple of men stranded. Still 3-0 through 4 innings in game 1.
And that is the 2nd walk that Maeda has allowed. Astros in business with 2 on and nobody out. And now it's Jose Abreu who is 0 for 2. The pop out and a ground out.
In the air, deep left field. Playable for Wallner towards the corner. That is down. It is going to score a run. Bregman is in. Alvarez stops at 2nd, and Jose Abreu makes it 4-0 Houston.
Oh, Bregman's not their fastest runner, but he may be one of their most intuitive base runners. He got a great read on it. He was almost standing on the 3rd base bag by the time that ball fell.
So Alvarez still at 2nd. Abreu still at 1st with 2 out for Chas McCormick. Slide out to deep right center and grounded out. And that is smacked in the left center field. That's going to be down for a base hit. Alvarez around 3rd and coming home. Here comes the throw to the plate by Wallner. It's cut off. Alvarez scores standing up. Abreu is tagged out to end the inning, trying to go to 3rd, but the run counts. Astros get 2 in the inning. And that RBI for Chas McCormick extends the Astros lead. 5-0 Astros lead the Twins as we start the 6th. Justin Verlander, 78 pitches, still out there. And how about this? Including his 5 innings today, Verlander has not allowed a run in his last 22 innings against the Twins. That dates back to 2019. Carlos Correa comes to the plate, 1 for 2, single and a soft line out.
Got Correa, and he is upset with Brian Knight. A 6th Verlander strikeout. A 6th Verlander shutout inning. One of the great postseason pitchers of this generation, perhaps in the history of the sport.
Oh, what a year it was for Hector Neris this season. About a 1.71 ERA, a 6-3 record, a couple of saves.
Neris ends up hitting Matt Wallner. Jeffers flips one into right center field. That gets down for a base hit. On to 2nd goes Wallner. Twins without a hit with a runner in scoring position so far, 0 for 5. Things could get very interesting for Minnesota's offense.
And now it's up to Polanco, who's 1 for 3 this afternoon.
Polanco lifts one deep to right field, and he just changed the complexion of this game with one very important swing to the upper deck in Houston. It's 5-3 when they needed it most. One of their longest tenured Twins comes up clutch.
2nd career postseason home run for Polanco, a swing the Twins desperately needed here, and now they're down 2.
The swing they needed to get back in it. Here's Lewis. Lewis lifts one now. Back to back go the Twins, and we've got a one-run game here in Game 1. His third postseason home run. And the Twins shocking the Houston bullpen in the 7th. It's not the Bomba squad of 4 years ago, but this team can punch it. And 2 huge swings has made it a one-run game.
And Dusty Baker is going to make a move here in the 7th inning.
Here's Brian Abreu.
And an excuse me base hit from Max Kepler. Now everything's coming up Minnesota, but it's going to be a close play at second. He's in. An accidental check swing double, and the tying run is in scoring position for the Twins in the 7th. And here's Kirilloff. Within the matter of about 5 pitches, this game completely shifted. Pitch of the game to this point.
Breaking ball, got him. Strike 3, low and in.
Houston 5, Minnesota 4, and Caleb Thielbar, one of their top relievers, and their lone lefty in the bullpen, will come on to face 2 electric lefties in Alvarez and Tucker. Alvarez has homered in this game already.
Breaking pitch, hammer down the right field line. Fair or foul? That ball's fair! Off of the Chick-fil-A foul pole. Jordan's 2nd home run of the ball game. Boy, you talk about Mr. October.
One big thing about Alvarez and Tucker, yes, they brought in Thielbar. They're not affected by left-handed pitching. That's a curveball, doesn't do much. Alvarez clips it so far out front, hits the Chick-fil-A foul pole down the right field line.
First multi-homer game in the postseason in Jordan Alvarez's career.
So it's a walk. He's on first base, and Brantley will be the batter.
He is outside off the glove of Jeffers, and on to second base goes Abreu. Here's an athletic throw. Oh my goodness, what a play by Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers dropped that ball, and then Abreu took off but never slid, and then Ryan Jeffers picked up the ball, fired a dart to second, and Correa just kind of quietly and casually caught it, got the tag on Abreu's leg. He never slid, and because of that, the inning is over. It'll be Correa, Wallner, and Jeffers. Twins are down only 2. Line to left, a base hit down the line past a lunging Bregman. That ball's going to find the corner. Correa is going to glide into second base. He is in standing with a leadoff double.
So now the tying run will come to the plate for Minnesota with nobody out. Got Wallner with a high fastball. That'll bring up Jeffers with 1 away. Up and in, off the glove of Maldonado, and on to third base goes Correa.
It's a big run right now. 2-run game. There's only 1 out. The Twins have to score that run from third.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider. First breaking ball. Jeffers saw. 2 away.
See what Abreu has in the tank. Trying to finish off this inning with Correa waiting at third. Abreu to Castro. Towards second. Altuve is there. Still a 2-run game. Still untouched for the better part of the last 3 months. Brian Abreu gets out of the jam.
The Astros lead the Twins 6-4, and Ryan Presley on to try and get the final 3 outs. Astros got him in a trade from the Twins during the 2018 season before the deadline. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a curveball. Polanco goes down on strikes for the 3rd time today, and the Twins are down to their final out.
Another final out, Royce Lewis trying to keep the Twins going in Game 1. 2-2. He struck him out to finish off Game 1. It went from blowout to nail-biter to a Game 1 Houston win, their 10th consecutive opener victory in the League Division Series. Presley moves up the all-time postseason save charts. Verlander continues his run with the 2nd most postseason wins. 2 home runs for Jordan Alvarez and a 6-4 Astros win, the opener.